So tonight, what we're going to be looking at is that challenge of moving techniques into games. I'm sure you've all got the situation where you've probably done a couple of skills drills down the road, and you play your game at the end, and what's the usual transfer rate from those skills drills?
Pretty low.
Yeah, not great. It's a problem, isn't it? So it's very difficult getting from that drill and our players to take that understanding into a game. I think we need to slide from our technique type drills into modified games that are somewhere between a game and a drill, finish up with a game where we really focus on that skill. Does that make sense? So you've got a clear kind of three-step process. You can see up here, so you have your technique drills. How do we do it? That's where you're using hotspots, you are coaching conventionally, and it's probably not too fast. It can go up to speed. Then move into condition games. So by condition, I mean you're conditioning it to focus on what you've done here. So these games are, you purely focus on the work you've done in there and the execution of that skill. Sometimes you can also add in the laws behind that. Since they understand what they have to do and why. And do your best not to get distracted by anything else. See the challenge? Finally, then you transition to game situations. So again, the focus stays on that, but it becomes increasingly chaotic. And I think this is where you change the habits. So we go from it being a very structured, somewhere between a game and a drill, into something that is clearly a game, but it's focused on that skill. Does that make sense? You've got three very clear steps, 3 raises of intensity. And that is going to be the main approach for tonight. From experience I found, particularly in Hong Kong, that tends to work very, very well. But we'll bounce it around and get some ideas. Boys that have coached with me at national age group, we generally sort of do that kind of approach, don't we? We found, particularly with the unfolding boys, that works really, really well. Just bring you over here, in terms of how it fits, Di said last time, didn't he, just how I would look to structure sessions. We're talking about pre-session. Last time we did all that differential stuff, for those that were here. If you work with youth teams, I'd encourage you, if they're riders, just do fun stuff, get them doing something. Then standard warm-up. Hopefully most of you are familiar with the injury prevention warm-up. Pretty much your dynamic movements and your dynamic stretches. Probably some contact preparation if you're going to do that. And then last week as well we did the skills games, which we'll recap as our warm-up to get us going. There I'd encourage that to be, rather than spending a long time on one game, turning over the game at a really high tempo. What you can do is start to prepare people for what you want to do later. Then this is the key bit, the final bit of the session. Core skills, moving into the small games, transitioning into those kind of condition, transitioning into full. And then obviously if you're near the start of the season, there might be a unit block in there somewhere. It might be scrub and line out, kick off, that kind of thing. But that's kind of the model these sessions are all based on. So in September we're going to cover the unit stuff, and we're going to cover condition to full, how we start to put down to the pattern, if that makes sense. But tonight we're focusing on this kind of transition here, and I found this a real challenge. Balls can change. Nice simple game to start with. It's rugby netball. You can't run, you pass in any direction you like, and you can score over absolutely any line. It's really easy. Ready? Play! Yeah, that's try and go find a different line. Yes. And then you can't go to that line. Ready, play! So you got to find a different line now. Oh, exception. And score there, turn over. We'll keep to this team on now. Rugby ball, Change it to rugby ball, go. Score there, that's good. Good score. And score. Too many steps, turn over. Now only overhead passes, Got to be overhead all the time. Keep it above the head. Oh, not until now, overhead rugby ball. Help. Oh, just better hold on to it. Exception play up. Oh, it's not there. Harriet, tap in with someone. So you gotta go.
you just want me in for the... Oh no,
Dart
that's now.
Okay.
This time, if you score over line, Terry score over, oh, Parson, and he scores over that one, you then can't score over that one, so you have to find one of the other ones. If you complete all four, you score. Play! We're on the football, we're on the football. And now we go only low passes, beneath knees, gotta keep it beneath the knees.
Right,
Low passes only, low, oh, a little bit. There you go. Low passes, there you go. Yeah, that's alright. Have we got all four lines? Oh, we'll jump there. Make it, tell him that, go.
Oh, yes.
All four lines.
There we go.
Yes. Oh, jump there, bounce this one in.
Blue, hey, blue.
So we've got white, blue, yellow, can we get to the red? Oh, no. Oh, intercepted, good. Okay. Right. Another little nice warm game that will get us going. This one is called Hong Kong Touch. So can I get the dart team on this side? The light team on this side? That was rugby netball. This one is now rugby. So it's backwards passing and just simple touch and pass. But the try line changes. So which way is backwards? So I'll throw in the ball, I'll call a colour, and I might say blue. Let's go, touch and pass. And pass. Use my space. And we turn over here, and we'll go white. Play.
Let's go. Down,
Let's play. Pass, Danny, forward pass. And we'll go blue.
Let's go.
Touch and pass. We're going to bring more space.
Let's go.
Yeah, push. Yeah. Oh, big hand. We'll play Terry that. We'll go yellow. Yeah, pass.
Yeah, outside.
And in touch there. This time, when you're touched, same game, but when you're touched, this time, lunge, and then pop. Ready? And we'll play off that one, and we will go yellow. Go yellow, touch and pop.
Nice.
Touch and pop.
Yep.
Touch and pop. And we're going to put the ball in there, and we're going to go red. Red. I've got right now, pop.
Yep.
We've got that.
So you did. Pop.
Come on. And we're going to go 60, and we're going to go yellow.
Let's go.
Oh, that was definitely forward, and we go red. Touch and pop. Good. Touch and pop. And we're going to give it to whoever gets it here and go white, play. Oh, I didn't get the touch and pop, good. Fantastic. We'll finish, be quite useful tonight.
Swap.
With the space we've got, I will finish with, instead of popping, this time, yeah, be good preparation. Make sure you use footwork, lunge, and we're going to get a good present. Just work as hard as you can. And we'll put it over there, go blue. Touch, and present. Go halfway back, good. Touch and present. And it's coming in high here, and we're going yellow. Touch and present. Touch and present.
Get back. Up 30.
Set and score. Well done. Good work, guys. Thank you. And you need a quick break. A little bit of contact involved. I would still put these in your skills games, and these can be nice preparation games as well. Not over coaching. So again, we'll get dart team over here, light team over here. So quick support and second man touch. So quick support first of all. So Posey goes forward, gets touched, same thing, you're going to do the present. Do the present, and then you've got 1, 2, 2, clear, So we've got to get someone in there. Oh, no contest, and just 1, 2, someone's got to get there quickly, and we've got to get it away. And then just one person over, scrum half pass. And the ball's gone. There's that. Ready, go, play! Tackle! 1, 2, too slow, tell him out. We're on that one, let's play. Tackle, 1, 2. Good sport, let's use it. Tackle, 1, 2.
Over. Down, Dave.
Tackle, 1, 2. Oh, too slow, ball hit, tennis ball. Go. Touch. Tackle, 1, 2. Good support.
Right.
Oh, nice skills. Tackle, 1, 2. Use it. Too slow, tell him to go. Tackle, 1, 2.
Yep.
Tackle. Tackle. Oh, he's got away. Good, that's not bad. Nice. This time, very similar. Somehow take it in for me. This time you just stay on your feet, and again 1, 2. This time we're gonna get the latch.
All right.
So we'll play this just at a walking speed.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
We've got to get the latch before you can go to the ground.
Okay.
So do it again. Yeah. Behind you. Yeah. Be straight. So we've got to get that latch on. Good. So the support has to physically. You're right up behind. There you go. Tackle, 1, 2. Oh, that's just a bit slow. Tell them play. Yes, I'm tackle, 1, 2. Good support. Yeah. Tackle, 1, 2. Oh, a bit slow. Tell them to go. Yeah, good score. Okay, it's faster. I'll give the ball back. Tackle, 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, good play. Tackle, 1, 2. Yeah, we scored the try. And we'll finish there. Good work. Today we're going to be working on our passing technique, but also our passing selection in the game. So actually, we're going to give you 2 types of passes, and you'll look to apply it. Any idea what the 2 types of passes? Push pass. Good. Push. Push and spin. And when generally, broadly, we're using the push, what type of pass does that tend to be? Yeah, good. Flat and spin. Yeah, it tends to be, can be long and flat, can't it? But someone we've got to get into space. Wide, deep. So we're going to look at 2 today, a flat pass and a deep pass. A slightly different technique. We'll start with the flat pass, so you just be in your partner, one facing one way, one facing the other. How would we teach them to coach a flat pass? What's the guy actually physically? If you're running, you might have to go over. Good point.
Hands pointing at target. Hands pointing at target.
Yeah, hands pointing at target. Good. Where's our body? The key bit is where's our body got to be?
Hip square.
Yeah. So hip square is the key thing, isn't it? We're giving a very flat pass. I'd probably say coaching preference. Foot might end up there. Flat pass. Foot might end up there. So probably got to be able to do both. The key bit is staying square. So with your partner, assume your kids know enough about how to grip the ball, keeping it above the hips. But really work on working with your partner and staying as square as you can to engage that defender. Have a go.
Yeah,
As square as you can.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Good. And then we obviously could just progress this to them working in pairs on 3. 3's jogging up and down, passing, staying square. But for the sake of speed, we'll move it on. You two demo now. You'll walk slightly in different directions, open it up a bit. If you're having to, so go even, so you get some real depth, good. Terry, now try and pass that ball flat with a hip square. What's his problem? It's really difficult, isn't it? Like, you have to wind your body, really difficult to keep your hips square. Do we need to on a deep pass? No. Not really. So I've got no problem. I'm coaching with. Have a go for me. Get your foot forward, really open up. So you can put that, you can step into it. Yeah, that way. So I see that's really challenging.
Yeah.
So actually don't be afraid to step and open up. Because at the end of it, like, we're actually trying to get the defence coming to us, so you've got a little bit of time. So this time really open up, work on that deep pass now, opening up and really pulling it back so you've got some depth. There we go.
There's an argument with that though, that you're falling away from the passing direction.
Oh, no. So sorry, good point by Andy there, not rather than fall away. That's a good point. Generate power, step in. So you're actually stepping in, generating that power to get that length and depth, and also provide you a bit of protection. Hopefully the defence shouldn't be right anyways.
Yeah.
Good, so we're really working on opening up so you can get some real depth on your pass. So you can take that extra step so you pass it. Step that outside forward, so you see there you haven't gone across. So you now open up, yeah. So this is like you're pulling it back to your centre or something. Yeah. Almost 7-star.
Sorry.
Cool, good. And again, you can do that running, so they get used to running. Some drill their running and pass up that way. But we'll move it on. Would anyone like to take a 2v1 for me? Someone be a coach.
Yeah, I'll do it.
That's a 2v1. So just get them going. You can change. You can use this grid. You can change the setup. Anything you want.
Okay, can I just try something actually? Is that alright?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Dan, can you defend you in the middle? Can I get everyone over here to attack this? So this is an experiment, so that's where it goes wrong. Okay, so you're going to go to me, we're the first pair. No ball, okay? One of us has got to get passed down. Okay. Okay, so we're ready. Next hit.
Go.
Okay, yeah, next hit. Okay, yeah, next hit. He's on me. Okay. Next hit, now this time, when you do it, can you go this one again? You're Terry. Whoever starts, can you make sure you're slightly like a foot in front? Okay? Yeah? So whoever calls it, let's go, you can just be a foot in front. Okay?
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go.
Okay? Next hit.
Let's go. I've got it.
Okay, yeah, next hit.
I got it. Yeah. Me.
Okay, and I'll do the same thing, but the person who starts has a ball.
That's cool. I like it. So yeah.
Let's go.
That's nice.
No.
Okay, next hit. Ready?
Let's go.
Yep. Oh.
Next hit. Cool, next hit.
Get ready.
Next hit.
Okay, so leg.
Fantastic. We're all doing it really well because we're good. In terms of pass selection, this is where I would come in and know straight. In terms of pass selection, and which one are you using? Yeah, you're using the flat pass wide. So grab the ball for me. So let's pretend the kids weren't perfect. Why do we need to be more square on a 2v1?
Common space.
Good. Yeah. So have a jog out and maybe go out and do the deep pass. What's the problem? So same way we're going.
Yeah.
He does the deep pass, he doesn't fully engage him, he pulls it deep. So Dan, you're able to drift. So yeah, you don't really hold him and you do a deep pass. What can Dan do? Or slide for me, Dan. Slide across. Sorry. So if you don't engage the defender, and he just does the deep style, you can just drift. Makes sense? So you were all doing it, which was good, so I've got a great group. So really working now, pretend it wasn't perfect, really working now on getting those hips square, and then that flat pass. So we're able to engage that defender. Why is that important? What stops him doing? Stop him drifting.
Yeah.
So a couple of goes, and then, yeah, do you want to pick up 3v2? Yeah. And then we'll look at the components of that. Ready, off you go. 2v1 first of all, really working on staying square.
Okay, go in.
Here we go.
Look at that, lovely square, really good. You go. Yeah, stay square, flat pass, good.
Ready. Yeah, no.
Good, let's go. One more.
Sorry. It's because he was going to hit me.
One more, go.
Let's go. To the front.
Right. Keep picking up, going to 3v2, then we'll look at. get it going. Need to change the line if you like as well, and then we'll.
Okay, so we have attackers here, defenders here, please. Just attack this way, classic, yeah. Big change much. Here, please. So yeah, first two, you're going beyond. The first one is going further away. Second one is a little, third one on the go. Say, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh! So you've got good. Keep them rolling.
Two more here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yes, no. Yeah, one more.
Alright. Good.
Ready? Last two.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Move it up. Ball. Yes, pressure. Move it back, come across.
Good. So everybody feel like good, we'll stop there. On that last example, what type of passes did we use? Can I get that back out? Actually, what type of passes did we use every time? Flat. What becomes our problem?
Under pressure.
Yeah, it puts us under a lot of pressure. So this time, hopefully engage a defender. Good. If she tries to go flat, and the next pass tries to be flat, she knows we're under a lot of pressure. He's under a lot of pressure to get that next pass away. So this time, if we're able to engage a defender, say Pat Holbert, you know, the successful ones, we've had our depth. So we go now use the deep pass, and now what's up? And what's the problem with the deep pass now? You can slide. So what do we probably like to need? That good. That does it. So we got the deep pass, and then see the situation might change. Does that make sense? So when a situation where there's a set defence, we're going to need to go deep, aren't we? As soon as we've got what, when can we go flat? Yeah, 2v1, or perhaps I'm going back inside and we're trying to penetrate through. So when we're trying to break the line and just space, it's the flat pass, isn't it? When we need to give someone time to play, it's the deep pass. So now really try and think about the pass you're using. Off you go.
So this time it's a different one. We've got two in the middle. Yeah.
Sound like, yeah,
3 on the red
really set
and
defense.
3 on the blue. Yep. So you guys are defending regarding the ball is coming from. Okay? Ready? We start here. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
I think about that pass selection. Oh, he's got to. Yeah.
Yeah. How many we have more players so we can work from everywhere? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go back to the board. It's good. Let's go.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about that. Ball back on the deep pass.
Good pressure.
Yeah, we start from the
Yeah.
right there.
Think about that deep pass technique done.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Ball.
I'm outside.
Yeah. Ball.
Push it. Yeah.
Good, yeah. Pass selection.
Yeah. You're more like this side.
Pass. Roll it, flat pass. Coming through.
Get flat.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, is that us?
There you go.
Yeah, you get that lead flat pass. Yeah, really good. Yeah, Hosey's through. Yeah, that's right. That's great.
Yeah,
Oh, keep a good selection.
And that's it. Okay.
Good. So what's the difference now in terms of what you've been doing as players?
Adapting to the situation.
Yeah, that's the situation, weren't you? Good. It's a picture change, but you were thinking what actually, rather than just, oh, I've got a pass, do I need to give passing someone a little deeper? Is this a chance to break the tackle line? Do I need to pass? A little bit more thinking, which informed your decision making.
On this
Yeah.
one, it's a bit tricky because the players start flat, so then they don't have to start all the same place. So in the game, you will not start all the time flat, except on a turnover when you
Yeah.
have.
It's one of the problems of this space. It's quite hard to generate. But in principle, so you could start your drill, couldn't you, where they are deeper.
Yeah.
But in principle, you've got that idea of the selection. Good. Now that key bit. So we've gone from a technique, we've applied it in some sort of condition, 2v1, 3v2. Got the concept. Now, if we just left it there and went into a full game, what's likely to happen? Yeah, all just gets forgotten about. So this is, for me, game situation now where I'm going to change your habits. Let's have a go at it. So we need, I think it's 3-on-6. Let's go 3-on-6. We're going to play this way. Not a lot of space, but we'll have a go at it. So we'll get What we'll do, rugby, oh, do we have to do rugby union? What we'll do, rugby union, and Harry, I get you to come over and look.
Alright.
Three. Everyone else over this side. So, you on this side. 2, 4.
That's 5, 2, 4.
Oh, 6. It's ideal. Just play a jog. Rules of this game. And against the coach, you host to take the ball, get touched. Very similar to one played earlier. Get touched, down and present. One person over, one scrum half. And then we must have 2 passes. What does that mean about your passes to get 2?
Okay. It means that the first 2 passes must be deep to avoid deep.
Fantastic, good.
Play this.
Some of the kids are actually, well, I'll just play, but we'll ask you that question, yeah. We're actually going to need 2 deep passes, aren't we? And then start to find the space. Good. And, no, guys, you guys just have to prepare. Okay, that's really hard to see on the video otherwise. Ready? Top stay up there, play! Let's go, tackle! Good, well, in, passes going into Buzzy, lovely, good. You can go right, yeah,
Second line, yeah, go back.
yeah, go around. Yeah, got inside. Oh, you do. Yeah, just right. One, stand of his face. Tackle there. Yeah, you can go right. 2 passes. Yeah, push right again. Good then. Good. How are we doing, guys? Are we managing to move the ball wide? Yeah, we're doing pretty well. We realised a lot of us stuff on the reds. Let's make it a little wider. With a tiny bit more space. Yeah, we're able to move it wide because we've got concepts of deep passes. As we go, once we get it out wide, what things have we got to do? So we set one up for me. Tackle there, we get one over. We got our 2 deep passes. What happens to the speed of our line here? Yeah, increases. So let's really try now and pick up the pace out wide. So we can take advantage of the space we've been given and hold the defenders. Remember, stay in square. We had a great situation earlier though, where ball. What other type wing else? If Andrew's holding his depth and running on hard, but there's the defence really stuck in.
Yep.
So an option. What other type of flat pass can you use? Yeah, you could also use the miss. So now guys, think about those options as well. Ready, play! Let's go, lovely deep pass is good. Tackle there. Let's go hard. Go 2 passes, 1, 2 lovely deep pass. No, we're nearly on. Tackle there, 1, 2 deep. Yeah, great score. Definitely give that a score. See there, Pierre was holding defenders, he was square, threw the dummy and got through the gap. See, fantastic. Ready, play? Last one. Tackle.
Tackle.
I'm giving that as a try. If we had a bit more room, 2v1, try the corner. Fantastic. Good. In you come. What would I do with it now? How could I make it even tougher? They're going to drop it while attacking. Yeah. And anything else I could do with the defence?
Yeah, the defender stay out for 1 pass on the ground. And there's all of them do it down that first. So then they touch. So he's exactly more time.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Oh, you want to make it
No,
harder?
in terms of just making it harder? Yeah, increased contact, yeah. We could go to shoulders on grab, move into contact. The important bit though, what can't you forget as a coach? Build the intensity. What have you got to keep talking about? Passing. Yeah, passing. It's very easy then to moan about tackle technique and everything, but just remember, focus on the passing. Does that make sense? It's the first go. You see that key bit about, I think, that final game where we really start to change habits is absolutely crucial. I think the old way was the danger of leaving it in that drill, being in that semi-condition game, but actually get into a game situation. And actually your pass selection in this Lucas was really good, wasn't it? Had some depth, and had you a bit more width, we had some 2v1s. It is, but we'll just do it a walk.
Yeah.
Just to trade this one. We'll just go nice and slow. And we'll do 3 on 3 this way, so I get my darts again this side and my lights on this side. We just, what are we going to do 4? 4. No, let's do 3v3. We're just going to go through it very slow. So we've only got 10 minutes, so we'll assume you've done a tackle session, you've done all of your, all your pre-tackle type stuff, you've done some in-tackle drills, so you've done the technique, and you've done your normal sort of 5 minutes of 5-6 minutes tackle work. Now, sometimes how often do you find you get it right in the drill, but they can't transition it to the game? This is a problem. So this one particularly good with kids. This one with you actually. There's a football club. We'll get the demo. Where do tackle board? How it go. So this one, what you have to do is get your pre-tackle. So you've got to get your foot in close, bang, and shoulder, and just sort of arms. Yeah, that'll do. Just got to make that. Then, once I'm happy, once we've got the contact, you take it a little step apart. Both of you let go, so you're about a metre, and only about a metre, and then you have another go at it. And then you can just, you're only allowed to attack the branches. Okay. That makes sense. So you can just do one side step. Ready, off you go. So then we get in a nice close tackle. So what we do, we're working on the pre, and then we then move them a metre apart and make a very close tackle. Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to do is sort of slowly link the two. Do you find your players kind of getting there and then just falling off the tackle? So we're trying to deal with that problem. But this one sometimes works, so we give it a try. We go nice and slowly, the watch is on, so you've got to get in, good pre-tackle, spend the distance, apart, and then go. So then we get a much closer tackle. And just you pop it up and play. So we just pop it up and go. So as she gets in good, only just dots are ready, go. Then we get a little bit of footwork and we get another go at it. And pop it up, maybe chuck it into a bit of space so we can, so Andrew has to do his pre-tackle work, yeah, good. Or could do with you being a bit lower, do that pre-tackle again and get lower, off you go. Yeah, good. And then in nice and close. Yeah, over there. And yeah, that was good. And then a little meter and go.
Yep.
Good, tracking, hopefully good. And then a little half step apart, go. Very good. And stop there. That's probably, where would you go from there?
You could get them doing a down up and then straight into it.
Ooh.
It's kind of.
Do you want to show us that one? That's quite a good idea.
Well, say, okay, tackles made, the pre-tackle. And then straight down up, and then go straight into it.
Bang, yes, you come from
Yeah.
low. That's why I like
Just
that. Yeah. We can add a little bit more intensity from the ball carrier.
Yeah.
So they come in and really coming in low. Yeah, let's give that a go, shall we? Dan, you want to? Or you got a glass?
Both down up.
Oh, Harry, you can play.
Yeah.
Both down. Oh, right.
No, so just the tackle down up. And just do like immediately start sort of thing.
It's all right.
Do you want to be coach? Tony, do you want to play? Do you want to be coach?
Yeah.
Well, that is, that's actually a really good idea. I hadn't thought of, so
Okay, let's go.
let's have a look at it.
Okay, yes, down up. Straight away.
And then big ball carry, nice.
Yeah, pop that. You can pop
Oh,
that.
sorry,
Okay.
Oh, you go.
So pre-tackle and back and down up and straight away. Hey.
Back and
Nice.
Pop, 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 pop,
Yeah,
pop.
pop that. Good.
Oh.
Pre-tackle.
Oh, keep scoring tries.
Keep going.
Sorry.
Can't get it.
Alright, let's turn over
I really
the.
like that corner.
Yes.
Okay, so pre-tackle.
Put it
Down
close.
up, down up.
Good. And now put it close and leg jump, jump, come on. Nice, yeah.
Pre-tackle,
Very
down
good.
up.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, nice slow, leg jump, good.
Work.
Pop that.
Pop
Yeah,
it.
sorry for that side.
Yeah,
Good time,
pre-tackle
good.
down.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, jump his legs.
that's it.
Oh, he's going to
Oh, good reaction.
Yeah, she just
Oh, you're lazy.
And we stop there. Fine. When I do it, I always work on the ball carrier, getting through contacts and their presentation first, and then I'll move on to the actual run. We'll do minimal amounts of pad. So again, partner up. We'll go a little 7-y, but it's all right. Partner up, grab a ball. First one we'll do, we'll get Terry and Dan to demo this one. If you don't miss one, so we'll get you on the floor, knees, with the hands on knees, classic one. It's Evansy, but change it up. And you sort of grab onto his calves. Yep. All Terry has to do, he's got to lunge forward, we call this one score the try, and he's got to work really, really hard to get that ball back. Good. So we'll just go for that presentation style, as you're not allowed to squeeze more than cold, so you get in trouble. So go for that. Good. All happy with that? Off you go. Yeah. I was like, damn. Good. There, Harry, rather than reach, it's keep it safe in your chest. So you've just wrestled through contact. I say score the try, but it's the problem when you do it with minis, they all do that. So I don't want to score the try with it.
Ready?
Yeah, I want that. Really snap it back. Really well hard on the floor. Oh, right, that's so rather than ball out from
Yeah, go on.
yeah. So if you just smash the contact, you got to say to one side, then you've been tackled.
When you're tackled, do like one more spin. So how much pressure you put on it?
Yeah, give him a nice and tight grip. Give him nice and safe. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, right.
Boom, and up.
Am I supposed to hold you really tight?
Now make it a little harder. Get down to have a go. This time, grab onto his legs if you're tackling. So it's like actually wrapping around the legs.
All right, okay.
So wrap around the thighs, go to the top, yeah. And then make it really, so have a go through, make it really difficult for him. So he's going to be an absolute pain. He's going to, you can hold on tight, you can lie on top of him, be that lazy defender. And we've got, so have one more go. This time you can flop on top, you'll be really difficult, Terry's got to fight through. Ready, go. Go down, be really difficult, good, and Terry's got to fight, look at that. Really good, fight through the contact. So it's a little bit illegal, but it just puts people under real stress. So have a go. And work that way in the back, get it back, good.
So I'm supposed to hold you.
Yeah, sort of like, shoulder roll kind of thing, I think.
I want to arm him.
Whichever you're more comfortable with.
Yeah, good, get back. One more go, and we'll get back.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one.
Yeah, really difficult, lines over there, yeah. Take it hard. Ready? Yep. Down from the ball, work it back. Yeah, good.
Very realistic.
Yeah.
Very realistic.
Now we get into a game, so we get into two teams. So I get my dark team and light team, even numbers for this one. And you roll balls to the side. Who was on the...
I can sit out.
Oh yeah, you guys have to rotate, don't you? That's it. You could just do right touch. No, we'll make it pretty tough. So this time, touch, go forward, and we'll give them a pat jog. This time, hopefully, if you make the touch, you can flop. You just lie down on her. Harry falls down. Yeah, you flop on her. You're really difficult. Make it really difficult. And this is probably getting into our check condition, into our condition games, into our change habits. Going to make it really difficult for the ball carrier. We're not going to get the tackle and roll away, so we've got to really fight on the floor. Ready, go! Tackle! Flop, make it hard, work it back, good! Tackle! Good, work it back! Keep fighting, Andrew, keep fighting, good! Yeah, try that. And ball in Terry, there, go, play! Tackle! Make it difficult, good work!
TV1.
Oh, nice.
Tackle! Work it back! Good work! Tackle! Work it back, good! And we're last one. Try to score, we're happy with that. And obviously, I would do that till they're pretty tired. Because what you want them, just do it automatically.
Yeah.
You want the, because what happens, first 20 minutes were great. And then as the game goes on, people get lazier and lazier. So work them under fatigue. Good. So then, after I've done that, I've got them working on the floor. I'll then go into our clear out technique. Would anyone like to do a clear out technique drill?
Just going back to that last one. They're not going to get penalised for not rolling away.
Yeah, so I'm getting the defenders to be,
You're just making you're making the ball carrier work harder.
make the work harder, yeah.
Okay.
I would come the real game come in, I'll have to get the tackle away. Yeah. You need to let your tackles know you can't normally do this just for training. Particularly with kids. Yeah, let them know. Good. Would anyone like to take just a clear out technique? Joe, anyone got any favourites? Yeah, just us down the window. Do you want to do any? You want? Up to you, tackle shield. So actually a drill. Yeah, just have you teach this technique nice and slow.
Okay.
Do you want more than one?
I'll start with one for now. Should be fine. Probably 2 guys or girls, doesn't matter. Okay, so first, to have you just over the ball, just in that position to begin with. Okay, so first thing I'm going to go through is just breaking the window, going through the defender. So basically, before you do a rush, just make sure you're nice and square. So we're facing the rush when I come from the side, find front of the defender. From here, where can I go? What am I looking for? Anyone? Through the gate. Through the gate. So basically, this one's going to be easy. Just breaking the window. So again, through into here, and then break in. Once you're into here, hold, and just drive back. Okay. I was going to do it nice and slow. Just person on the back. Just don't be too hard. Just take it easy. All I'm looking for is just coming up to the rock. Get it nice and low. Okay. Until you're low enough. The grass will go in. The grass, you're low enough. Put your hands in. Hold. Just let it drop. Okay, so just take a turn through it then.
Take that. 2 groups. Give us about the right level work over.
2 groups. So the defender wants to get underneath you, just let them push you back. Okay, so you split up into 2 groups. Defenders should chain round after you get cleared out. So go nice and low, go close, touch the grass, hands and head through the window, just break it away, hold, leg right. When you're ready? Yeah, go when you're ready, just go. Yeah. Back, stay low, stay low, stay low. Good, swap around, swap around. Okay, so from again, one more time. Okay.
It's quite a small window for it, man.
Good job, so there. So basically, you've got the height correct, you're touching the grass, but what else do we need to make it more effective? At the moment we're jogging through, so now we can get momentum going. So you can have one more guy in the back, please. In position. So now you're coming through. So you're going to push, drop our feet down, put momentum, get in, and then just drive through, okay? Same again, we're not going too hard, defender wants to get underneath you, just hold on to them, drive away. So this time I want to see momentum, grass, one motion, momentum, grass, through, just break away. Okay, let's go. So go around again.
And when you're happy, Terry, let me know, and I'll show you where to go with it.
Good work. Yeah,
I'm happy with that. Cool, good. Okay, we'll add one more group. So now the process will go through, I suppose, turning the technique into some sort of conditioned game, and then building it into our game situations. So how would I get this into a lovely simple drill? We'll go for a little bit more space. And then we'll have a cone just in front. Has anyone heard of wobble blocks?
Yeah. Yeah.
So is that, I think it means work off the ball, doesn't it? Is that where it comes from?
I don't know, actually.
Or it just makes you wobble. I'm not quite sure.
That's what
Off the ball.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'll get the 2 girls to demo. So we do Terry's drill. So we do exactly the same. Good. Hoti, you've got to go 4 times. 4 times. So you have to drop down to your belly. Get up, so you're coming nice and low, aeroplane taking off. Get the clear out. Once we've got through and we're strong, bang, back you go, sprint back. Hit your belly. Got to do that 4 times. We'll have a race.
What? You're wasting.
The technique's got to be good. And if I was working with kids, I'd make it a race. With adults, you'd be like, right, we're going for a minute. We'll go kids for a race. Who wants to have a go? So we have 3 groups going. So now we're going to test your technique under a bit more fatigue.
Dan.
I'll be wandering around. If your technique's not good enough, then you got to go again. And obviously people back don't go nuts.
Never mind.
So I was starting on standing up, then you got to drop. So stand up, that's the line. Ready, 4 times round, go! So I get that foot in close, driving through.
Momentum, just
And you come a little bit higher if you remember we're driving through. Say like, good, driving much better, good.
Good.
And you don't probably need to drive quite as far, just get past the ball. Just get past the ball, then you're done. Just get past the ball, good, and you stood there, good. Lovely go, Hosey, good.
4 times.
Come on, good job.
How many have you done? Good. So I turn into some sort of drill where there's a bit of a race and a competition going on. Then just start to put them under fatigue. What happened straight away to your technique? Yeah, it went down. So you know, easy as a coach having to get in there. Good. So I'll give that up into, yeah, that's like the condition part. That's moving from technique towards game intensity. Now we get into a game. So same kind of process. We'll start off on accuracy and then build up to more intensity. So the same game we've been playing. It goes forward for me. Tackle, but this time, Hoti, this time you can't go till I tell you to. On your belly again. So drop to your belly. Harry, give her the window, give her the target. And then you've got time, so you've got time to get yourself lined up and see the target. Ready, go! Let's get the ground good and drive through, and we'll play. And we're just playing, tackle! Good. Go for it, yep. Make sure you're in line with the ball, coming in straight, good, and play. Ready, tackle. Down on your belly, get yourself lined up, get yourself square, good, and go.
Yep, go.
Got it.
Push back.
Yep.
So stay. There we go. Oh, try to.
Oh, got a score. Return it, ready, and play.
Good.
Tackle. And so, one. Tom, make up.
Belly down.
So you see there, straight away, we've gone straight into it. Tom's come off his feet. Very easy again to come in on your belly. Look at the target. Go. Now much better. Good step in close. And look at that. Immediately so much better. Good. And stop there. Once I'm happy, next progression. Harry, take it in for me. Same game. This time, Terry, you go down to a sprint position. Sprint position, give you a count of 1, 2 to find the target. Get yourself square. 1, 2, go. And that's all it's going to be. Play. Yep. Tackle. So when we hit the ground, 1, 2. I'll just touch the ground now. Just touch the ground. Okay, good.
Go.
Tackle. And then touch. 1, 2. Go. Yeah, follow the target. Good.
I got confused.
Yeah, try to score there. And we'll play on that one. Good.
Yeah, let's go.
Tackle. You don't tell me so you touch the ground. 1, 2. Where's the target? Yeah, lovely good.
Outside.
Yep. Tackle! And then line yourself up down. Touchdown, 1, 2, go! That's it. Good. And stop there. And obviously we play for a little bit longer. Where can you go next? Contact starting. Yeah, go live. Should we make it a little bit?
Ring after the guy for shield.
Yeah, good.
Second guy.
Second guy could have a shield. Should we build a little bit of competition in? Bit of fun. So this time, take it in, tackle, sitting. You have to go down, hit your belly, and the minute you hit your belly, you can get up and compete.
All right.
So we go full on ruck. But you could definitely have some intermediate stages. You could have second guy with shield. You could just increase the pressure from the window, first over ball. But let's go for this one. So both of them are going to have a test. No, the ruck player doesn't need to. Right. But the tackler can try and belly it up and win the race. See who wins. Ready, if we go, play. Tackle!
Go.
Hit the ground and have a crack. So if you can hit the ground, get up on your belly, you can have a go. Tackle, have a go, Sergio, have a go, have a go. Good, put under some pressure, good work. Tackle! Go on, Andrew, have a go, have a go. Oh, aim for the side, oh, aim for the side, so we got coming straight. Oh, hey, that's ready, play.
Right.
Tackle! Go on, have a go. Go on, have a go. Oh, yeah, big one race. Oh, good score. Oh, there you go. Tackle! Go on, have a go, have a go, have a go. Give him a counter work.
Come on, you right.
Tackle! Have a go, have a go, have a go. Can you get that? Good, yeah, have a go. Yeah, so down, keep that Teddy.
Play.
And then down, stay nice and low, keep yourself in that strong position, yeah? Go, Joel, nice. Tackle, down!
Great.
Good. What did I do there?
Fun.
But yeah, it was fun, wasn't it?
Fun for the kids.
Bit of competition, yeah, good bit of fun. But that, and then meant there was a possibility of a turnover, wasn't there? So you could actually come in and really set that body position. That came in a bit high, and what was Andrew able to do? Yeah, the fatigue kicked in, we started creeping up underneath. So it enables you as a coach to really see the body positions. Where could you go from there, really?
Want to make it harder for the attack. The person attacking starts to do it down up for the seal off.
Oh yeah, attack could do down up as well.
Just the person the rock.
Right, yeah.
You slow down or increase it, you modify the speed of the rocks. So if you want to make it easier for the attack, you just tell the defense to slow down, and vice versa, you put the 3 seconds rule, whatever you put time constraint to them.
Yeah. So,
Or as all distance, you say when you wherever is the rock, three closest come.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's exactly it. Yeah, build up the intensity, so it might not need to down up, it might be just 1, 2, and yeah, have a go. And if you have more numbers, we build up the numbers and we start looking at the role of the secondary support. What is that role? First person, what have they got to do? Clear, good, deal with the immediate threats. Yeah, that's a bit. Second person, yeah, either seal or deal with any other threats. If Tom's struggling, what are you going to have to do?
Latch onto him and
Latch on, bang him through. So then we can get into decision making. Yeah, and then that's going to test, has he got a good clear, and if he hasn't got through, when you drive him,